Hey guys, welcome back to another Heavy Metal Diecast video, and today we've got another one here from Hobbymaster, of course, in 1/72 scale diecast. We have ourselves an F-15 Strike Eagle, and this one is from the 391st Fighter Squadron while it was based at Bagram Air Base in Afghanistan in 2012. Now, the 391st was first formed during World War II in 1943 and would go through a few periods of inactivation and reactivation until 1992, when it was reactivated and remains active, flying these F-15 Strike Eagles, and is one of the United States Air Force's largest F-15 squadrons. Our F-15 here is one that flew during Operation Enduring Freedom and Operation Iraqi Freedom, operating, as I said, from Bagram Air Base, which they did from 2006, and they were the first unit to actually operate F-15s from there. What we'll do is we'll open up this, this one opens up like that, okay. So it does open up sort of to the side. It does have the usual details that Hobbymaster does provide in the side flap there about the aircraft, and that awesome F-15 sitting right in that packet. But of course, it is no good in here, is it? So what we've got to do is we'll quickly open this box up and get our hands on this Eagle so we can check it out. Alright, with the F-15 out of the box, it does come with that usual three-piece Hobbymaster stand for this aircraft. We'll get that lid off, of course. Move that over there. And check out this awesome looking aircraft right here. It does come with a large baggie. It does have quite a lot of ordnance there, and that is a lot of kit we got to put on this bird. We'll move that out of the way. It does have the usual landing gear options there, so if you want wheels down, and also the option to have a canopy in the open position and also the air brake in the open position as well. Well, this is a second-hand purchase, so it actually should come out nicely. Yes, it does. Beautiful. We'll move this packet out of the way and have a real good look at this awesome looking F-15E. We'll start right here. We'll check out some of those panel lines right there in that wing. That does look very nice. These Hobbymaster ones aren't too bad. I do like most things. It's got to be really terrible for me to really dislike something. As you can see, that air brake does lift up. It does have some awesome looking lines. But if you're a fan of the F-15 from Hobbymaster, you'll definitely like this one. This is the usual build. It does come up very nice. The panel lines are quite good. Canopy looks nice and clear. Let's get that canopy open. Should lift off because we do have that open canopy in the packet still. Wow, check out the gauge detail. That is pretty good. Very good. That does look nice. Excellent. We'll put that canopy back on if we can manage that. Oop. Beautiful. We'll swing around to the nose. Beautiful unit marking there. You can't really see anything in the intakes from what I can see, well, through the camera. We always open these up. I'm looking at this for the first time as well, so I try and notice as much as I can. Sometimes I will miss something in some videos, but hey, I'm human. It's just me. Always feel free to say things in the comments if you know something that I may have missed or did something wrong. I'm happy to be corrected. I am not fragile. It's got some beautiful tail markings on this side. Very nice. Let's check out those engine details. Not a huge amount of detail, but yeah, it's all right for this build. We will turn this over and have a little look underneath, of course. Got some great detail. All the slots for the ordnance that this does have. This does have a lot of ordnance, so be prepared to spend a little bit of time to do that, of course. So this is obviously set up for in-flight already. We've just got to put the weapon stores on. Well, while we've got it turned over, we will do that right now. So what we'll do is we'll quickly chuck some ordnance on this F-15 and come right back in a second. So just quickly, these are some of the ordnance that you'll be putting on. I just thought I'd just show you this in a bit more detail first. These are going to be very straightforward to put on, I would gather. And of course, you do also get all this ordnance racks and pods to put on as well. There's quite a few pieces that you do need to put on, and they do look fantastic as well. And you also do get to put on, in the central fuselage position, your choice whether you want to use the bomb or if you want to have the external fuel tank. And that is completely up to you. All right, let's go finish kitting out this F-15 Eagle. All right, here we are, all completed, in flight, of course. This does set up very, very nicely indeed. Everything just drops straight in. Of course, you just drop your 2 pylons in either wing there, and then you run all your ordnance across in its respective holes, and they drop straight in. All the pods drop straight in. I did choose to put the bomb in the central position because, well, to be honest, we do most aircraft that usually carry the external fuel tanks there, so something a little bit different, I reckon. So I chucked that there. And also, in our hopes, when we do attempt to put a stand on, maybe the stand will go over that. It's Hobby Master, so we'll have fun with that. But, boy, this did set up really nicely. It was really easy to put on. The ordnance was no hassle. It just went together straightforward, and it looks tough as nails. This thing looks absolutely killer for sure. It looks awesome. Does set up very nice. So you fly boys, this is how your F-15 Eagle will look in flight, and she does look absolutely awesome for sure. Yep. And of course, as I said, let's try and put this on the stand and see how we go. So you've got your stand hole there, and this is the stand that does come with it. Let's have a little look. Oh, guess what? Clearance.
Clarence Bodiger, you are under arrest.
I said clearance, not Clarence. And I reckon that may even clear the tank as well. That is absolutely fantastic. Hobby Master, great. You could actually, in flight, have your aircraft set up completely with carrying all its load, everything. So that is absolutely great. Really happy about that one with this. So for you fly boys, this is how she's going to look on the stand, in your display cabinet, in your shelf, wherever you put it, and all complete, everything on it. It's going to be fantastic. Although, it does have a little bit of a wobble factor. So if you're displaying your aircraft on a stand somewhere where there's shaking going to be going around in your cabinet, it may be a bit of a worry having it on that stand, as you can see there. But as long as you've got a stable platform, she will sit there without a drama. But of course, I don't have that to worry about because I don't display mine on the stands. I display mine on their landing gear, of course, which we're going to go and do now. So we'll chuck some landing gear on this and we'll come right back in a moment. All right, we're back. Firstly, if you want to use your little pilot figures, you do get these 2 little guys that you can put in your aircraft. If you like to use pilot figures in yours. Me, I don't. So, see you later. I like to just have my aircraft just without the pilots in them. And this is set up for gear down, of course. And I've put the open canopy on there so you can check out some of the details there. It was a little bit hard to sort of push home, so I don't know if I've got it all the way home. Hopefully I have, but I didn't want to push any harder because I felt like I was going to snap the canopy off around where it mounts into the base of the aircraft there. But it does have some absolutely fantastic detail inside that cockpit there, and it does look nice. And of course I did also put the open air brake so you can check out the details there. That looks really nice as well. So if you're displaying yours on the ground, you can have it displayed like this, all open, which does look pretty cool. And of course, I suppose we better get to the landing gear. We'll turn this over, hope nothing drops off it. And the landing gear is very straightforward. You just put a module in for the nose wheel, and that just drops straight in. And then each wheel, bang, bang, drop each wheel in, and there's just the gear bay door there. So that is pretty cool and straightforward. And that is gear down. So if you're a gear down dude like me, you will have yours set up like this, and it'll look really cool. And I think this is another fine example, of course. And I'm pretty happy with it. I reckon it looks all right. And this thing does kit up nicely as well. The whole assembly, putting it all together from armament to landing gear, everything like that, straightforward. And it's a Hobby Master where you can actually display it in flight with all the ordnance. And I reckon it does set up nicely. We will put this bird back on the deck. Beautiful. And wind up this Eagle video. So once again, of course, this is by Hobbymaster in one 72nd scale diecast. It is an F-15 Eagle as based at Bagram in 2012 from the 391st Fighter Squadron. And I do think this is a very nice example, of course. And if you like this, hey, throw us one of those if you can find that button somewhere like that. If you don't like this, feel free to say in the comments. It doesn't offend me whatsoever if you don't like it, because I didn't build this. You'll just upset Hobbymaster. But no, I think it's not too bad for my taste. And as I say, these are what the video is about. You can make your own mind up if you like these, want to grab one yourself, or if you don't like it, grab something better, of course. And once again, I do want to say thank you very much for spending your valuable time checking out another one of our videos. If you've made it all the way to the end, thank you. Remember, I will take some photos of this bird and chuck them on at the conclusion of this video, and you can check this eagle out without my grubby little fingers all over it. All right, guys, thank you very much for dropping past. You all have a fantastic rest of your day. Cheers, everyone.